alte Pirat Billy Bones besitzt den Lageplan eines Schatzes, der auf einem weit entfernten Planeten vergraben wurde. Nach seinem Tod fällt der Lageplan des Schatzes in die Hände von Jimmy, der ihn seinen Freunden Dr. Livesey und Graf Ravano anvertraut. Sie beschließen, eine Expedition auszurüsten, um den Schatz zu heben. Der erfahrene Silver wird mit der Suche nach einem Raumschiff und der Anheuerung der Mannschaft beauftragt. Und schon bald startet das Raumschiff Hispaniola mit Jimmy an Bord in das große Abenteuer. Als ein Wrack im All gesichtet wird, beschließen Kapitän Smollett, Dr. Livesey, Graf Ravano und der Funker Davis, das Wrack zu untersuchen. Während sie die Hispaniola verlassen, belauscht Jimmy die Mannschaft, die aus Piraten besteht, und erfährt, dass diese das Raumschiff in ihre Gewalt bringen wollen. Er verlässt ebenfalls die Hispaniola, um seine Freunde zu warnen. Der Plan der Piraten scheitert. Alle kommen glücklich zurück, nur Jimmy wird von Kapitän Smollett wegen Ungehorsams eingesperrt.
Jimmy? Jimmy?
Ja, ich bin hier, Silver.
Hello, Jimmy. Well, have you learned your lesson?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what it felt like.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Silver, have you ever been in jail?
You know, Jimmy, I've always obeyed the law. It makes life easier.
Yeah.
Well, go to sleep. You'll be out soon. I promise. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sonnez les matines, ding dong, ding, ding dong, ding. Dormez-vous, dormez-vous.
John Silver's human touch was unique, unpredictable, in the sense that it always caught you by surprise. I knew he had lied to me about obeying the law, and yet I couldn't get myself to dislike him. I fell for his charm every time. I think I was a victim of it. And now, he even lulled me to sleep with Frère Jacques Dormez-vous and his crutch.
How are we doing, Mr. Hands? Space probe satellite ready for ejection, sir. Eject prober set.
Prober set on alert. Prober set on alert. Prober set.
On track, Mr. Hands. Set data readings. Ejection, Mr. Hands.
Good morning, gentlemen. Well, breakfast, Captain? So we're here, Hans. It's sugared. Congratulations, Captain. There's no mistaking the hibiscus planet.
Joyce, thank you.
Oh, Doctor, where about there, eh?
It would seem so. If the coordinates sent back by the probe satellite are correct. Hold to this course.
Steady 4.6.
Put reconnaissance satellite in orbit.
Recon satellite in orbit.
Data reading for atmosphere.
Atmosphere breathable. Confirmed. Data reading on terrain composition. ProbeSat chemical data inserted.
Well, Mr. Silver,
Yes, sir?
we understand that the inhabitable area of this planet is marked below the equator.
That's right, sir.
And if I'm not mistaken, the climate is very similar to Earth's.
Very, very similar.
And in the zone, isn't there also a small continent they call the island?
Well, upon my word, sir. The rest of the planet is miserable, and the sea is muddy, and the spring water is undrinkable.
Captain Smollett, we show him the map.
One of my companies makes these computerized space cartographers. It's closing in on the third planet of the Hibiscus system. You see?
Tell me, Silver, why was this planet considered off limits?
It was a hiding place for outlaws, sir, until the military police cleaned them out.
Your attention, please. Attention, please. This is a service announcement. All ships, maneuver personnel, and data readers at your posts. Repeat. All ships, maneuver personnel, and data readers at your posts.
This is the captain speaking. We have, in essence, reached the destination of this expedition. You will prepare your gear and be on standby for landing operations on the Hibiscus planet.
All right.
I remind you once again
You come back here. I'll break your little neck. Come back here. Sorry. Jimmy, you better come back here. Holy gee! I'll make big balls out of you.
According to our reports, the best landing spot is marked there, so that we can avoid the marshes. The largest forest on the planet's nearby. There's also some automatic beacon in the vicinity.
I don't think it's worked for a long time.
Is the terrain solid?
Well, it depends upon the season. I don't think this is the best time to arrive, sir.
Oh, on the contrary. I say this is definitely the best season, the solstice. However, the winters are pleasant too. I like the summer.
It isn't a bad season.
Thank you, Mr. Silver. That'll be all.
The tracer? Thank you, sir. Your tray, Mr. Hans. Thank you.
Hey, Morgan, you see the kid? Hey, Pete, the kid's got away.
Well, if he comes through here, I'll get him.
He's got to be in this sector. Understand?
All right.
Barnes, take this to the galley. You too. Barnes, beat it.
You're not convinced? You still object to my having chosen Silver as first mate, Captain?
A first mate is not a one-legged cook, Squire. Strap yourselves in, ready touchdown. The orders include you too.
Ah, very kind of you. See you later.
Huh?
Yes.
It's quiet. It's quiet. Over here.
Hey, Joyce.
An excellent trip. Calls for a drink.
Squire! They're all pirates! They're gonna murder us!
That's Flint's planet, Morgan?
Yeah, the third planet of the Hibiscus system.
Yeah, I remember. He had to stay in a fixed orbit for a week while they buried that treasure. He took off with 6 men, but he came back alone.
Your attention, please. We are about to leave the deceleration orbit. All men to their bunks. Fasten your safety belts. Our touchdown location is listed as the island.
We're here!
Good luck, Captain.
$15 men on a dead man's chest. A yo-ho-ho and a fistful of druck.
What's going on? What's it sound like?
They're singing.
Look at Snide with me, Hans. I haven't the disposition for it.
15 men on a dead man's chest. A yo-ho-ho and a fistful of druck. The jolly butterflies on the southernmost crest, and all the orbiteers are pulling on the lock. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yeah. Yo-ho-ho and a fistful of druck.
I said, stop that singing.
We're fed up with you, Silver.
Stop that singing. What an ornery thing to say. It's like strangling a kid when he's got his mouth.
And he ended up on top of the chest, dead as a doornail at the best. Oh!
Say that again.
Was only joking.
I don't trust the look of that land. It's too swampy. Water is always safer. Splashdown. 2 degrees to starboard.
Don't the coordinates on your map show differently?
I know that, but I see a lake. 2 degrees to starboard, Mr. Hans. Deceleration with vocal counter.
60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50.
Careful, Hans. You're leaning to starboard.
44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38.
We splash down on that lake.
36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29.
You're holding too long, Hans. Get down. Get down.
15, 12. Less 1.
We're on a less reading. Get this thing down. We're on objective.
Less 6. Less 7. Less 20. Less 21.
You're letting out the footpads.
Less 23. Less
Mr. Hans. What the hell are you doing? Look out! What are you doing? You're landing us on the ground! Cut deceleration! Pull us up! Pull us up! I said 2 degrees to starboard.
What happened there?
A slight mistake, sir. Everyone makes mistakes.
When I give the order 2 degrees to starboard,
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't hear your order.
you didn't want to hear, right?
If that's what you'd like to think, sir.
Quiet, Mr. Hans.
Speak. Be quiet. What do you think I am, a robot that you can turn on and off as you like?
I give an order. I don't allow
Oh, you're going to allow for a lot of things you never even dreamed about. So get off it.
Bravo, Mr. Hans. Ho-ho, and well done, Captain Smollett. Wonderful landing, I have to talk to. Oh, Mr. Silver. Mr. Silver. Tell the crew they behaved admirably. There will be a reward and an amnesty. No more prisoners, as you can see. And we have to celebrate right now. Oh, Joyce, to the crew.
Thank you, sir. I'm part of the crew. And thank you, Captain, for a wonderful bit of navigation. They're celebrating. Jimmy? Will you join us? Mr. Hans?
Coming, Mr. Silver.
Captain, isn't he a great captain, Doctor? Mr. Smollett, I'm so pleased you were with us. You made a truly perfect land... Captain, I must apologize. You were right. We've got half of Flint's old crew aboard. And Jimmy, poor Jimmy, he came to the wreck to warn us about their plans.
You'd found out about it?
Yeah, and I told him exactly what I thought about him, because I've had enough of by-the-book Smollett. The blank. We've already reached the planet. We'll just ask him politely, where is the treasure buried?
I'm a perfectionist at things.
It's myself I can't forgive. I should have realized it from the way Hans spoke a while ago.
Well, Jimmy, thanks. Thanks especially for showing so much pluck.
For which we locked him up in a cell to show our gratitude.
Mm-hmm. I decided that. But it was for disobedience.
Captain, what about the armory there? If we each had a disintegrator, the crew would think twice about mutiny.
You're right. But it'd be dangerous if they realized what we were doing.
I'll go.
Oh, but that would be dangerous, too. Instead, no one would ever suspect me.
Some truth in that, Captain.
Thank you, Doctor. Where is the armory?
I'll show you, sir. Follow me, sir.
Yes.
Watch your step, sir.
Oops.
We want the chance to speak too.
Loud and clear. Because this is a free crew with the right to their own ideas. And if there are decisions to be made, we don't need you to make them for us, Silver. The majority rules, right?
And how? Smollett's gotta come down today.
I'll cut him to size.
He's been against us since we come aboard. You open your mouth and he says, shut up.
Say good morning, sir, and tell you to shut up just the same.
How come Davis gets preferential treatment?
I'm worth as much as the next man.
We're a free crew, that's what we are. And we've had enough of him.
Is anything changed?
Right, let's put it to the vote.
You keep a watch out.
The squire found the armory empty. That meant that the only weapons available were the ones buried with Flint's treasure, as indicated on the map. But who could assure us that we'd reach the treasure first? And meanwhile, without weapons, how could we keep the pirates at a distance?
Jimmy. Squire?
The armory is as clean as a whistle, not a weapon on board.
Strange. Where could they be?
You don't know?
Huh? Me? No, sir.
You can have this, Mr. Silver.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Thinking back on it now, only Aerosmith could have given the order for no weapons of any kind on board.
It's Jimmy and the squire.
Can we shut ourselves off in here?
The panel is laser-proof.
Well, as long as it's kick-proof. They've got nothing more than their feet. The armor is empty.
Empty?
No good, drunk.
What?
I gave the order not to allow the crew to bring their personal weapons on board, and that fool Aerosmith got it all wrong.
Well, Captain, the fact that there are no weapons on board probably saved our lives. When I opened the door, Silver was there right behind me.
The shields. Without a disintegrator, they can't break in. Soundproof. Laserproof.
Wonderful. Got no weapons, the crew's mutinied, and there's 3 of us and a boy against...
4 of us and a boy. I'm here too. I've been spying on the mutineers.
They're split in 2 groups. The moderate ones with Mr. Silver. The extremists with Mr. Hands.
Well, if Mr. Silver keeps control over that lot, I'd say there's no immediate danger.
I'm sure he knows he won't be able to find the treasure without us. And he won't be able to get back to Earth either. Hands doesn't have what it takes. Doesn't have the makings, the instinct for finding a route in the cosmos, for taking the great leap. It's a matter of the right moment at the right time.
They'll have to come and make a deal with us. You'll see. They can't capture us. We're inside a fortress here.
A fortress which is also a trap, Squire. The thermic controls are in the engine room. They can freeze us or roast us in 10 minutes.
Excuse me, Captain. I have an idea.
Yeah, well, make it a good one, Doctor.
Wait a minute. They haven't a chance, because first we're gonna take over the armory.
The armor is empty.
What's that mean, empty?
Empty like your head.
None of your tricks, Silver.
Don't see for yourself. This spaceship is falling apart. You can't do without Smollett.
We don't need Smollett. We're not gonna take his gap anymore.
Right.
There are only 4 of them. We can strangle them. Who needs weapons? Damn straight. Right.
You're telling us to wait, Silver. And Hands got the itch to move immediately.
Huh?
We'll take a vote on that. It's either for Hands or for Hands off us, Silver. The majority decides.
That's right. It's always been this way.
Hold your boosters. We said we'd put it to a vote.
Well, this is quite an assembly. That was a quick decision.
11:30 a.m. We are abandoning the mutinied ship by amphibious craft.
11:30 a.m. We are abandoning the mutinied ship by amphibious craft.
Where's the Squire, Doctor?
He's going back to his room to get some of his things.
That means the radio panel's been raised.
Oh, it's the only way he could get there.
But it's dangerous. What about provisions?
Well, Jimmy's gone up to the galley, and Joyce has gone to the fridge, and these are medical supplies for first aid.
Now listen closely. I'm only gonna say it once. You never said anything once. Quiet! This is the way we vote. We each take 2 colored peas, 1 black and 1 silver. Black for Hands, and silver for Silver. And then you drop in your choice. Right, give me 2.
I was on duty by the rheostatic sector. Nobody relieved me.
How come? My relief was due 20 minutes ago. What's going on here?
Okay, Mama's boy. You aren't one of us. You're Smollett's pick. But now you're gonna have to make up your mind and quick, either with us or with them.
With whom?
Them.
Yeah, faithful navigator. Because, you see, we've already taken over the ship and we're going to put our hands on the treasure.
You're better off with us, John.
Mutiny, huh?
Call it what you like, but make the right choice.
I've been sailing in space for 15 years. I've never run out on anybody, and I'm not about to start for the likes of you. You're bad business, Mr. Hands. But I'm not afraid of you, nor of this rotten crew. If you're going to mutiny, let the captain know. Because if you don't, I will.
You're not going anywhere, you scum.
Break your sneak!
Us erledigt!
Damn you! Idiots. Get rid of him.
Get rid of him where?
I said get rid of him!
Let's put him in the cooler.
What's so funny, goons?
Well, he got what was coming to him.
Yeah, Morgan broke his leg, too.
Yeah, he'll go to heaven on a crutch then. Just deserves.
crack.
How awful.
It took old Morgan Haddo to squeeze the life out of him. Yeah, well, I was tickling his feet. I still hear it. The bone went crack.
I took these from your room. If they work as they should, at least we'll have some weapons.
Yes.
Through there.
Why not straight ahead?
Because it's a shortcut. You're not programmed for it, Joyce.
Shortcuts are straight lines.
I have terrible news. I just came from the kitchens. Chief Technician Davis was killed.
Davis?
Yes, sir.
Of course. Because he was a man that could be counted on. They'll pay for that.
That means they'll be looking for us next.
He's in orbit.
Okay, let's get on with the vote.
Another time around, here we go again. Remember, black is for hands, and silver is...
Silver.
Damnation, I knew it.
The damn thing's blocked.
Hans made us run aground. We're stuck.
Oh, dear.
Through the exhaust nozzles. The engines have cooled off by now. We can drag ourselves through one at a time.
Well, let's unload the bug.
Only the dehydrated rations. They don't weigh much and they'll last us a few days.
Let's not forget our medical supplies. You never know. Come on, Jim.
We can reach the outside by sliding through the exhaust nozzle. But be careful.
Of what?
There's a 4-foot drop once you're out of the nozzle. Oh. We'll use this nozzle. The right one leads into the ship's well.
Well, once we've slid down the left nozzle, what then?
You get up as fast as you can and head for the woods. The only construction listed here is an old radio beacon. It's probably in a bad state. We can use it as a refuge. Cabin boy, you'll be the first to go.
Okay, Jim.
All right, off you go. The first man usually has the element of surprise as advantage. All right now, you know what to do.
Light out.
Right, and get to the woods. And whatever happens, run for the beacon, okay?
Where is it?
Along the coast. It has a dome and a high tower.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Off you go.
Which way?
Left.
Left.
Captain, I'm going next.
Certainly.
Ooh.
For a moment, I couldn't find my bearings. Then suddenly the truth hit me. In the haste, I had gone down the wrong nozzle, the one on the right, that led to the ship's well.
The left or the right?
Joyce? Sir. Exciting.
Oh, dear.
Doctor? Okay, I've got enough. Things changed. It's like back home.
Right here. Quiet. All together. Move. Come on.
Yes. It's not any good.
Joyce, coming.
What's up, Silver? You like the view?
See for yourself.
They're out there. Going for the treasure. Hey, what? Who is? Even the robot. Look at him go. How could they have gotten out? The snakes.
What do we do, Captain?
Run.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hurry up.
Coming, Captain, coming.
They've got sneaky mats, everything they need.
What do we do, Silver, to get the treasure?
And if you had the treasure, how would you take it back home?
With this?
You know how many millions of miles we are from the Earth? How would you go through the Great Leap? Hans? He's an idiot.
It wasn't my fault. That landing site was indicated on the map.
Smother told you where to land.
Well, I can't help it if mud makes it more difficult to take off.
So we're stuck in the mud having a meeting while they go and find the treasure. It's Hans or Silver.
I'm with Silver. How about you, Patty?
Yeah, that goes for me, too.
I'll go with that. The rest of you?
You two stay here and watch Hans.
Hey, wait a minute.
Don't let him touch a thing.
Let's go. Who are you with?
Silver. I'm with What do you want? Get out of my way. Okay, hold it.
Right. Cool it, Hans, cool it.
The only way to get out of the trap I was in. And I fell in it simply because I mistook right for left, for which I'll never forgive myself, was to re-enter the ship and find an exit that led to the outside. An easy enough thing to do, had Hans and his guards left the ship with the others. The pirates did away with Davis without any remorse, so I was, let's admit it, pretty much shivering in my boots.
Wait for me. Morgan. Hurry up. Morgan! They've got the map! We gotta follow them! Come on! Wait for us here, Silver!
You just get to the beacon before they shut themselves in. Come on, move!
Come on!
Hey, you know where you're going?
What? Don't do that to me. This way.
Where is this beacon house, anyway?
Yet I had the map memorized.
Damn it.
I must have taken a wrong turn. Or maybe your memory's running out, Captain.
Huh? And according to the map, the automatic beacon should be in the middle of the forest.
And it's north, that way. Let's go.
Keep moving, Hans.
We should be out there with them.
You should have known they could have gotten out to the exhaust nozzles. It's your fault if we're here and not with them.
Once they get the treasure, they'll have to come back here anyway. Meanwhile, we can help ourselves to the captain's liquor supply. I say there's a hell of a lot more than just liquor in here. Don't you think?
Like what?
The map, for instance. If it exists, it should be here.
Why in here?
Why not?
They probably took the thing with them.
Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I'm gonna take a look in the doctor's cabin.
No. You're gonna stay right where you are. I'll take a look. And you keep an eye on him. Yeah. Careful. He's a hoofy McGoofty. Yeah, I'm Sneaky Pete. Be right back.
I ended up in a supply room. Shelves, lockers, racks. My chances of being unnoticed were slim. I quietly slid into a bunk and held my breath. What else could I do?
thought. There's no map here. But they can't give Silver the slip. You'll see.
Must we trot, Doctor?
Come on.
Oh, dear.
Doctor! Doctor!
Captain! He's got a knife!
Help!
Let's get out of here! Hurry!
Help! Evil man.
Joyce!
Hey! They're here!
Joyce!
Silver! Hurry! Silver here! Hurry!
That's Morgan.
Get going. Go on.
There's no sign of the boy. We should be almost there.
Jimmy!
You gone mad, Doctor?
Jimmy!
Shouting like that, they'll spot us for sure.
There it is. The automatic beacon. Seems to be intact. Tower and all.
And there are the pirates, too. Let's go.
I'm doing the best I can, sir.
Come on, Joyce, hurry up!
Silver! It's here!
Come on, Joyce, hurry it up.
Hey, robot!
Terribly sorry, sir.
Thanks.
Jolly good, Joyce.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, good job, good job.
No time for compliments.
Happy landing, Squire.
Huh? Oh. Joyce, give me a hand.
Where is he?
I was delayed.
Oh, yes. Joyce.
You're back in charging. I read you, sir. Don't fret.
These are only hope.
Aye. 24 rounds. 4 for you.
Doctor, you and the squire set yourselves in front of the door.
And I, sir?
There may be an entrance over on the other side.
Yes.
Go over there and take cover.
Let's hope you don't have to use it, Squire.
Silver. They're inside.
Take some men, surround the place.
Hey, Augie. Shh, be quiet, huh? What about us, Augie?
Yeah, come on, you two.
Mr. Smollett? Dr. Lindsay? So you've locked yourselves up in there. Now what have you got? Nothing. Got you surrounded.
Come on, Barnes.
Sorry.
I wonder you're falling.
Hey! I'm falling too. Damn! You dirty swine! No!
You two, you almost fell on my feet. You'll have to come out sooner or later.
We're doing quite well for now, Mr. Silver.
What?
We're fine for now.
We have the Hispaniola and all the provisions. We can wait.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I gave them a piece
Oh,
of my
come
mind.
on. Come on.
Get away. Get away.
You make me sick, a lot of you.
I fell. I couldn't help it.
Excuses, excuses.
to check upstairs and see if there's anything we can use.
Yes. Joyce, this place needs...
A good cleaning, sir. At once, sir.
Water. And rock.
Flint must have stayed up here when he came to bury his treasure.
Flint had weapons and provisions.
Mm-hmm.
Squire, I'm very worried. Jimmy should have shown up here by now.
Hey, Pete, you give me a hand and check these tapes out?
You have to change the input for those on the main board.
He's right. I never understood why they can't get everything to work on the same signal current. I never understood any of it anyway. I got a solar watch and no sunshine. Yeah.
Like some drock?
Hmm.
Seeing as we don't have Silver checking on us.
Yeah.
Get away from there.
You're dead, mate.
Well, it's dark enough now. We've got to find the boy before they do.
Let's hope the pirates don't see us.
Ready, Doctor?
Yeah.
Take care, champ.
You're very kind.
Jim? Jimmy!
I knew that boy would be trouble.
Ah, Captain, children will be children.
The doctor. Wait. Don't open it yet.
is it?
Follow it's me, Lipsy.
Pirates all seem to have gone.
They're gone? Why?
There's water everywhere. There must be a tidal swamp out there.
Well, you'll need these.
Ah, thank you, Squire.
And where do you suppose the pirates have gone, Doctor?
They might be setting up a trap. So when I leave, make sure you lock the door behind you. If I come back with the boy, I'll knock 4 times and flash the torch, huh?
Come on.
Silver.
Peter.
Hey. What's the matter? Hey.
Silver. Hans, he's a double crosser. When I left, he and Paddy were killing each other. Then when the tidal wave came, the water rose, and it got higher and higher. Oh. The undercurrents. What's he mean? The ship? The Hispaniola?
What about the ship? Let's go see. It's up there. Where? Hey, Hispaniola.
What happened? She's gone.
How are we gonna get out of here?
It was hands, Silver. Hands. Only he could have done it. I can't believe it disappeared.
I'll be damned.
I must take time out to relive with you my first night on the island. It has little to do with treasure. But when I think back on those days, my memory singles out that one night as if to haunt me. After escaping from the ship, I had lost my way. There was no trace of the radio beacon we had spoken about. And the night came so suddenly that I had to give up the search. Then things began to happen.
It's a ghost.
Things strange, unexplainable. It took me a while to understand what that apparition was. The planet had 2 moons, a sort of mother moon and baby moon. They were obviously the cause of the sudden tides, of those miasmic and ethereal vapors. Water was everywhere. I put some distance between the apparition and me. But it seemed to have the speed of light, an incandescent blob that changed its colors at will. I had gained higher ground, but everything was slippery and slimy. Each step was a challenge.